Okay, I want to clarify something from my last video because a lot of people honed in on my statement about AOC where I said she's a puppet, but she's a smart puppet. A lot of people say she's a dumb puppet. I think she's a smart puppet. What I should have said, and I still think she's a smart puppet, but there's something that I would term sinister intelligence. She's not ignorant of the fact, maybe she is. Maybe she is. I can't prove what I'm about to say, but I don't think she's ignorant of the fact that she's being used by a Psycat Chakrabarti or a Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks. She is a plant put where she is on the casting couch, like some of you guys said, rightly I think, in the comments, by the Justice Democrats who want to change the face of politics for progressivism, which is utter nonsense because progressivism is just another way to steal more of America's resources. That's all it is. So, and besides that, the point I should have made in the last video is that it doesn't matter if a politician is intelligent or stupid. It doesn't matter. Let me give you an example. What kind of neighbor would you rather have? Kind of a low IQ dude who's highly moral and principled and waves to you every day and wouldn't dare think about stealing the lawnmower out of your garage or sneaking into your house while you're off at work or breaking into your house when you're trying to sleep? Or would you rather have that intelligent psychopath living next to you who's always planning, always plotting, finding out exactly what time you go to work, what time you go to bed, when your kids come home from school, just constantly plotting. He's so smart that he has a liquid cool router system, and he finds out exactly all your activities, and he can spy on you. He can steal your internet, and he can find out your banking information. You know, he is absolutely evil. He's intelligent, but he's evil. So he uses his sinister intelligence against you to violate your personal freedoms and your rights and to do something, frankly, to you that he wouldn't want done to himself. That's who Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is. When you have a $93 trillion Green New Deal, it's a scam. It's a scam. It's the Green New Scam. That's all it is. And it's not even new. It's old. It's the same old scam, just repackaged by Cenk Uygur and the Young Turks and Psycat Chakrabarti and all those people who want to use her as a puppet on their string. So it really doesn't matter about the intelligence level of an Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or a Rashida Tlaib or an Ilhan Omar or any of those people. All that matters is, are they willing to use the force of government, the monopolized force and power of government, to do you and your family, your loved ones, your friends, your neighbors harm? It doesn't matter to me how intelligent. Let me give you another scenario. What if you're stuck in the wilderness? Would you rather be stuck in the wilderness with a kind of a mediocre intelligence guy who's been living off the land all of his life, but he knows how to build a fire, and he knows how to purify water, and he knows how to cut down trees and make a shelter so you can make it out of there alive? Or would you rather be with the rocket scientist or the chemist or the politician or the priest who don't know, they're in the same boat as you. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't know how to fend off wild animals. They don't know how to protect themselves from, microbes in the water. So it doesn't matter. Everybody has a level of intelligence. Some of us are ignorant to things other people aren't ignorant of. Maybe you're stupid. I wouldn't call it stupid. It's ignorance. There's a difference between stupidity and ignorance. It's almost like stupidity is willful ignorance. And there's some things that you don't care to be in the know about. Like, why would I want to know how to build a rocket? I don't have any use for that. Maybe one day I will, and I'll regret not having that knowledge. But my bottom line point is, it doesn't matter how smart or how stupid AOC is. And frankly, to make the point that she's dumb is an ad hominem, which kind of says you don't have an argument. Matter of fact, you can't even prove that she's stupid. What if you can make a better argument? What if you and AOC are sitting next to each other taking an ACT or an SAT? AOC taking an ACT. Whoa, that's novel. And she can bust out, I don't know what the high score on that, 31. She can get a 31 on the ACT. People are sitting there scoffing, going, ain't no way. She doesn't even know how a garbage disposal works. Remember when people are making fun of her about the garbage disposal? Hey, if you've never seen a garbage disposal or how they work, it's a pretty normal reaction to go, whoa, this is pretty cool. You can chop up your food and it goes down the drain and you don't have to worry about like big items because you can just chop them up and not plug up your drain. That's pretty cool. Remember that one time she went up on top of her roof and she was amazed about plants growing out of the dirt? Guys, I'm amazed at plants growing out of the dirt, and I've grown things, for years of my life. When you plant a tomato seed and it springs up out of the ground, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just like, it's miraculous. It's really cool. That's not stupidity. That's being, wondrous. It is a wondrous thing. So, it's an ad hominem to just, you're stupid. But it's not ad hominem to point out something absolutely objective. For example, you're sitting next to AOC, taking that test, and she hires a third party, government, to go around the other side of your desk and steal some pencils and erasers and your calculator. That's exactly what AOC is doing. So she has some intelligence, but she's using it in a sinister way. And that's what I should have brought out in the last video. I argue she's intelligent, but she has a sinister intelligence that put her in a position, however she got there, casting couch, Psycat Chakrabarti, Psycat Chakrabarti or Cenk Uygur or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how she got there. But to decry her and bemoan the fact that, or just to suppress her because she was a bartender and now she's in Congress. Who cares? I've known some smart bartenders. My brother's a bartender. He's sharp as a tack. So it's like, just because matter of fact, I worked with this one guy at Consolidated Freight in Nashville when I was putting myself through college. I worked at two freight companies, Yellow Freight and Consolidated Freight. And there was this one guy, I can't remember which company it was, but this guy was smart, man. He knew math. You could give him these 3-digit numbers with multiplication to another 3-digit number, and we had calculators, and this guy, boom, boom, boom. It's almost like, he wasn't a savant because he had social skills, but this guy just knew his stuff, man. He could read truck manifest and just look at him, boom, just put it away. We're all referencing the truck manifest to make sure we get the right thing, the right number. He had legitimately, I think this guy had a photographic memory because he would get his manifest and he'd just study it for about a minute, boom, 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 boom. Okay, just put it down. Dude was smart, but he was working for a freight company at 12 to 8 shift. No, they were 10-hour shifts. It was 12 to 10. We were working 12. You could look at this guy and go, he's working for Consolidated. He's just a freight guy. He's just throwing boxes. How stupid. You can make a judgment on that. This guy had a freaking photographic memory. It's how you use your intelligence. Are you going to use your intelligence to steal my stuff? Are you going to use your intelligence to initiate unjust force and violence on peaceful people who just want to be left alone? Then what good is it? What good is that intelligence? Not only does it not do people good, it does people harm. And when you get into a position of an Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez where you're a congresswoman, one of those 535 parasitic puppets in Congress, making $174,000 a year base. What did we figure that out the other day? It was like $85 an hour. I'm not making $85 an hour. Are you making $85 an hour? But she's extracting the extorted revenue of Americans, so she has a sinister intelligence. I don't care if she has a high intelligence or low intelligence. I can prove to you beyond the shadow of a doubt, it's not even my opinion. It's nobody's opinion. It's not an ad hominem attack. I can point to AOC and say she is 100% a criminal. Why is she a criminal? Because anybody who steals the time and laboring energies of someone else is called a thief. And they're doing it through extortion, which makes it worse than being just a regular run-of-the-mill thief who's just going to bust into your house at night, not harm anybody, just steal your stuff. She actually wants to create laws to make you, number one, less free, and number two, take more of your revenue. So the bottom line is, it doesn't matter how smart or stupid an AOC or an Ilhan Omar or a Rashida Tlaib or a Nancy Pelosi or a Donald Trump or any of those people are. It's irrelevant what their intelligence level is. But you know what is relevant? Are they stealing your stuff? See, the bottom line is, I like what Bastiat said. He said, when plunder becomes a way of life for a group of men living together in a society, they create for themselves in the course of time legal system which authorizes it, and a moral code which glorifies it. AOC's moral code, or actually immoral code, says, yeah, I'm going to initiate unjust force and violence on peaceful people who haven't done anything wrong. If you guys enjoy these videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give them a thumbs up, share them with everybody you know. If you have a disagreement, don't just hit the dislike button and vamoose out of here. Leave your thoughtful comments. Let's talk about it. We're all on a freaking journey. And no one of us has all the answers, but I'll tell you what, none of us is greater than all of us, and we got to stick together. If we don't stick together, we will surely hang separately. Don't forget to subscribe to my private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com, and please, December 10th is coming up. YouTube's terms of service are changing, and they're going to get rid of a lot of channels that don't meet their qualification of commercial viability. All those links are in the description below. You got BitChute, my BitChute channel, my Gab channel, Instagram, Twitter, it's all down there. Please connect with me, because once this channel is gone, and the other channels that you guys like, they want to sever our relationship. Let's not let that happen. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored Shadow Ban video.